Hello, I'm Dee Wagner. I am the originator of Chi for Two. And I am so excited that Fred is training to be a Chi for Two embodiment coach.
Yes, I'm happy to be here with you, Dee. And I'm happy to be training, and I'm looking forward to being able to hold space for people in my community.
Thank you. Fred and his romantic partner were in the first group of Chi for Two, people learning and experimenting with Chi for Two for their romantic partnerships. And that was before all the blossoming into Chi for Two as a trauma healing method.
Yes. I cannot forget how we were there and just learning a lot of the practices and what we can do to better communicate. Even to this day, I'm realizing a lot of what we're learning I can continue to use, because oftentimes my partner will share something with me and she kind of just wants me to listen and be a sounding board. But oftentimes I find myself needing and wanting to kind of give her a solution, or here's a goalpost, this is what you need in order for that situation to no longer be an issue for you. And that's not often the role that she'd like for me to play, you know. And so learning how to better communicate and be a better partner is what I'm always striving for. So
yes, and that is so common because, as you can see, our bodies are designed to move and express themselves, and often this urge to point our fingers outward from our bodies causes romantic partners to try and point things out to one another.
Correct.
So common. And since the blossoming into the trauma healing method, we are able to use the partner practices in more nuanced ways than ever before. Like, for instance, that urge to point out, I would invite, and you, when you're a coach, can invite a client to slowly bring to you, and that can turn into a push or a patty cake.
Right.
When in Chi for Two, this is one of the practices for child parent that we often didn't get to do enough of. Oppositional movement, but it's not a disorder. When I push into what's not me, I find me. You feel your strong arms, your core, your feet on the ground.
Yep.
And this helps you have what we call your hula hoop. Your hula hoop is a big Chi for Two practice for romantic partners. You got your energy space, your dance space, your partner can have theirs. Then when you have your hula hoop, you can safe share. Safe shares, you can open your heart, but it's within your energy sphere. And if your partner doesn't respond the way you wish your partner would, you can take care of your heart. And that same safe share, you can catch that finger that wants to come out more and more with practice.
Right, and that's the key. Being able to recognize it. Oftentimes I find myself recognizing it after the fact. And so I'm still working, still learning, but I know that I'm striving towards being able to be that sounding board and just be a support system, because that's really what she's looking for, a support system for me to just, you know, understand what she's going through and be there.
Yeah.
And it's not about me, you know, finding the solution. I can catch it now.
Yeah.
Or I've tried to catch it more often.
It's
in
a
order
practice.
to,
Yes,
exactly.
it's a practice. These are practices. And you practice with your romantic partner, and then both the partner and both people get to practice with the coach.
Right.
Both people get to do that, wanting to push that finger out and letting it turn into a push or a high five.
There you go.